This is the Weiss Canon Ultra Cable, and is one of the most requested tennis string reviews I've had on this channel, possibly ever. So yes, this was on my backlog for a long time. Apologies, as my remote isn't working. But before we take a deep dive into the string, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and that notification bell for more original tennis content. Without further delay, this is the Weiss Canon Ultra Cable Tennis String Review. Stringing this up, you can definitely tell that the material is different from other shaped strings, like the Solinco strings I've had in the past, but more on that later. More importantly, you can feel that the four sides of the string even before you pull the tension. This is sharp. On the court, you can immediately tell that this was not a soft string, like at all. In fact, this is the first string in a long time that actually did require break-in period, unfortunately. Before the break-in period, the sweet spot on my Head Gravity Pro felt smaller than normal, but after about 2 hours of straight hitting on the court, the sweet spot felt like it returned back to normal. It enlarged a little bit. From the baseline, it is no secret that this has absolutely massive spin potential. If you thought that you could swing out on the ball with the Solinco Hyper-G, you should definitely give this one a try. With this string, you can swing as hard as you want from the baseline. As long as the racket face is either square or closed, it will almost never sail long past the baseline. Even on the slight mishits above, below, or towards the tip of the racket, the string felt stable in all parts. And surprisingly, this string was near perfect for finesse shots from the baseline, like baseline drop shots, which didn't sail long or too short upon execution. Also, the slices from the baseline were consistent, sharp, and the ball landed deep. At the net, this string was actually near perfect, surprising for a stiff-shaped poly. There was just enough pop and plenty of control to be had for stick volleys and finesse volleys as well. For the serves, this was great for flat serves, and the kick and slice serves had plenty of action after the bounce. Especially for the slice serves out wide, I was able to get to the ball land short into the deuce service box and away out wide to pull my opponent off court. Think of this string not as a contender for the Solinco Hyper-G, but as a shorter lasting version of the Head Lynx Tour or Solinco Tour Bite with a slightly different feeling material. Obviously, there's no B-roll of me hitting because I didn't think it would start shredding this soon. Okay, so the the Weiss Canon Ultra Cable initially strung is at 33 DT on my Gravity Pro. 33 DT is about 48 pounds, so pretty accurate with that. So after about 5 hours of straight hitting on court, the Weiss Canon Ultra Cable is at 20 DT, and 20 DT is about 41 pounds on my Gravity Pro. So it's holding up tension surprisingly well. The only complaint I have in terms of, I guess, durability is that it's fraying a little bit on the sweet spot, like right around here. You can see some fraying, which typically doesn't happen for like Solinco Tour Bite or Solinco Hyper-G, but obviously it hasn't broken yet. Holds tension very well. I'm excited to see how many more hours on court I could hit with this before it actually snaps. Hi Bear, who's a good boy? What do you know about strings? Probably nothing, but what I know about strings, specifically the Weiss Canon Ultra Cable, is that this string frays a lot. And this is about 5 hours of hitting on court. I'm actually gonna cut this out so I can test a new string. Leave a comment down in the section below if you know what string I'm gonna be testing next. But it's fraying a lot right on the sweet spot, which I'm pretty happy with. Maybe it's a little bit higher above the sweet spot. Maybe the sweet spot's right around here, but this is what it's looking like about 4.5 hours to maybe 5 hours of straight hitting on court. Overall, pretty decent play test. Well, what do you guys think? Did I hit the nail on the head or did I completely shank this one? Let me know in the comment section below, or better yet, join my Discord to discuss all things tennis. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitch. And as always, guys and gals, happy hitting.